Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the NFL Sunday Morning Show right here on the Hardcore Sports Network. How you doing, James? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Getting anxious about this NFL draft. We're only a few weeks away now, and I couldn't
Yeah.
be happier about that.
We're gonna do a mock draft later on, of course. We're gonna have our newest member, Potsy Finn podcast. He's a Dolphins guy. I'm gonna have him join, but he's stuck at work. So he's actually gonna
Ah,
be live tonight on the network. So he's doing his own 7 round mock draft tonight on the network. So make sure you guys tune into that. It's gonna be fun. 8:30 Eastern. So I'll be in the chat for that. All March Madness games will be done. So I'll be able to relax and watch some mock drafts. So can't wait. Can't wait. So hey, we got to talk about it. The guys on the thumbnail, the guys on the background. Russell Wilson headed to the New York Giants. 1 year, what was it? 10.5 mil guaranteed up to 21 mil, something like that.
yeah, yeah, with all kinds of incentives built into the contract. So he is highly motivated to have his best season in years. Some of them are pretty achievable, like 65% completion rate. He was at
Yeah.
64.8 last year. There's one for wins. He has to play more than 55% of the offensive snaps, which if he starts the whole year, he's going to do that pretty easily as well. But there's also incentives in there for getting into the playoffs and winning games in the playoffs. That might not be as likely to happen.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep on asking this. Why the Giants? I know his wife is there. Like, always wanted to be in New York. I think that's the main priority of him, his wife, to go to New York. But why would he want to go there on the football team? What do they have to
I,
offer?
I think it's Malik Neighbors, right?
Yeah.
Excellent wide receiver, so you have that. B, he just wasn't welcome back in Pittsburgh now, and that's becoming more obvious the more people talk. When there was a release that Pittsburgh was not allowing at the end of the season for him to do audibles and change plays at the line of scrimmage, right? It
Mm-hmm.
appears as though that was something released by his camp
Mm-hmm.
and really rubbed the Steelers coaching staff the wrong way. Like they were trying to throw the coaching staff under the bus. And the relationship, from what I understand, isn't even good with Mike Tomlin anymore. And Mike Tomlin absolutely loved Russ and stuck his neck out there and benched a 4-2 starting quarterback in Justin Fields to go with Russ and stuck by his side even through all the losing at the end of the season when things really fell apart. Now, again, that schedule was absolutely brutal with the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Ravens in a matter of 10 days. Nobody else had to go through a stretch like that. Uh, but that being said, it seems like Russ burned bridges on his way out of town, and that's not something you want to do if you want to go back. So I get it. He really didn't have any other options left at this point.
Yeah, yeah. And he's actually very high on Jalen Hyatt. He's actually very high on him. He's like the potential highlights is like to the moon. He's really excited to play with him. But Jameis Winston got a 2-year deal. And they had some beef a while back. It's actually kind of funny. But now they're in the same locker room. I don't know how that's gonna pan out here. I don't know how that's gonna pan out behind the scenes. So, hey, they got Hyatt, Jameis Winston. They also got Tommy DeVito. Can't forget about DeVito. But
Tommy Cutlets.
still want to know. Oh, hey, Nikki.
Hello.
Nicky.
Yo, what's up,
Morning,
man?
guys.
I was like, wait, what? Someone popped in. I was like, I was on another tab. But yeah, yeah. So are they still gonna draft Sanders? You think?
I don't
I'm
know,
like,
man.
no. I think they're gonna go with Hunter, Travis Hunter. I think they're
Yeah.
gonna go with Travis Hunter.
I think you should when you're talking about elite talent or a guy that in another draft class probably wouldn't even go in the first round as far as quarterback. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why Shador Sanders decided to go to this year's draft class and not come out last year, is because he saw where he ranked and he wasn't going to be until the second or third round. And he knew in this year he'd likely be one of the top quarterbacks. Seems to be the consensus number two QB. Um, if it's me and I'm drafting that early and my team needs all kinds of stuff, I'm going to take the elite talent in Travis Hunter over a guy who might be a second round quarterback in other drafts.
I agree. Got to go with the generational talent at this point.
Yeah,
That's how I see
yeah,
it. So,
yeah.
Nikki, how do you feel about Russell Wilson going to the Giants and all that? How do you feel about it? There it is.
Oh my gosh. First off, I'm going to start by saying that. Let me put it this way. There's a Giants fan in my family, my mom. I was the one that told her, and she's like, "What? Didn't they just get Winston?" The point be, and crazy, because I'm thinking to myself when I saw him, like, "Oh my gosh, no way."
Right.
As an Eagles fan, it's great for my team, but it's just from a football standpoint, it's like, what are you thinking? Because it's coming across as you're trying to bring in Russ to be the starter instead of getting a long-term quarterback. Because if you're the Giants, you need to draft a long-term quarterback. Just do it while you have the opportunity to, because you're going to have to do it. And remember, let's talk about Russell Wilson for a second. Last year with James' team, he played statistically better, but what happened when it mattered most? It turned out, again, the Steelers were missing exactly choked. And they turned up again, they were missing a star quarterback to take that next step. Now you're bringing Russell Wilson now to the Giants, a team with less. What do you think's going to happen with less around him than he had in his previous tenure with the Steelers? Probably not going to go as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but can they trade Winston? Do you think that's a possibility? Trade Winston and get some capital or something. I could see that happening.
You
James?
could, but it's like then it just makes them even look more foolish because it's like you couldn't find. It comes across as, oh wait, you couldn't find the right backup quarterback, so you just panicked, got Winston, then later changed your mind and went like, oh, you wanted Russ as your backup instead. That's what it would come across as if they did that.
Yep.
Which would still make them look foolish because it's like, okay, you can't commit to a plan and go all in. You just change. It comes across as they change their mind on a minute-to-minute basis. So even then, it's still just the optics don't look good as far as the Giants go in this one.
Yeah,
But
I think if you're the Giants, you don't trade Jameis Winston at this point because worst case scenario, he's one of the better backup quarterbacks in the NFL. So if Russ goes down and gets injured, you can throw Jameis out there and he might win a couple games for
you. Yeah, I could definitely see that. But the Eagles did that a while back, right? Remember with the whole Carson Wentz, they drafted him, they traded Bradford and stuff. I mean, other teams have done it before, so I can see the Giants definitely doing it. I can, but again, it is the Giants, so it's just like it is what it is. They need everything in their draft. I mean, everything. So it's just like I'm excited to see where they go. And 2 of the Giants players came to the Eagles, so it's just like 2 more. Yeah, no other big moves happened, right? No other big moves. I'm going to blank, right, Nikki?
I don't
Anything?
No, not that I heard of. No.
Yeah,
That was the big move.
The next thing is still Rodgers. I mean, that's the next biggest thing. Is I think he's going to retire. I said this in multiple videos, reaction videos, live streams, whatever. He's done. I really think he is done. Nikki, is he retiring?
I think he should, but I don't think nothing is indicate that he's actually going to. Because it's Aaron Rodgers. We know he lives in a world where he's super special, where he's a superhero, basically, in his own little mind. He doesn't, like last year with the Jets, it was always someone else's fault. It was the coach. It was this player. It was this coach. And ultimately, as the season went along, it just got worse for them, despite trying to shift the blame on everyone else. That's a huge red flag that, yeah, his ego's gotten the best of him and his talents declined. He should retire, but I don't think if he's going to. It's that ego and that pride in him. It just doesn't know when to hang it up.
Yeah. James, is he going to retire?
I think I heard somebody say one time, if you start contemplating retirement, you're already retired mentally. And he's talking about it as if it's a real option. So, do you even really want to play at this point? Like, that's my question to Aaron Rodgers. I don't know that it is really something that he wants to do anymore. So, if that's the case, man, don't waste anyone's time anymore and just go ahead and announce it. But knowing him, he's going to wait for a large stage to do so. He'll wait until like the day before the NFL draft to try to get the highlight on him, or do it on the Pat McAfee show. Like there's rumors that he's going to make his announcement one way or another when he's on their live show that they've got coming up in like a week and a half. So we'll see. I'm at the point now where like I don't really care if Pittsburgh signs them. Okay, I think it's a little bit of a step up from Mason Rudolph, but not a huge one at this stage because he just isn't what he used to be. Yeah, he's almost completely immobile at this stage in his career, and I don't know what that does for you as far as a quarterback.
I still will find it funny if he goes to the Vikings somehow, some way, because he's following in Brett Favre's footsteps. Like for
Yeah.
me, that would be the most hilarious thing. So for me, it would go retire, Vikings, then the Steelers. But when you look at the Steelers, you guys have a good wide receiving group. You guys have good wide receivers on both sides. The Vikings, you got Jefferson and Addison. So I'm like another good group right there. So
Yeah.
no matter where he go, if he goes to those two teams, he's got a good core right there. So it's better than what the Jets have had, even with
Yeah.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah, you have to like his receiving options at either place better than where he's coming from. But I think it's a money thing at this point. I think Pittsburgh lowballed him too much, and he doesn't want to play on whatever number they offered him.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Nikki, have you done a mock draft yet?
Not yet. I was planning on doing it at some point in April.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do one now then. We were just gonna do one now. So I'm gonna let you pick for the Eagles because I did it last week. So let me share the screen here.
All right.
Sometimes I forget. What? You right, man?
So go for it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, oh god. Here's this. Here's this. How many rounds would you guys do it? Should we just go to 7? Or
Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
We got time today, I think.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna change something real quick. Yeah, I can't change the layout. I can just make it bigger. Here we go. Jen, I just gotta say, who took the first Michigan player? That's just my thing. Like who? All right, let's see. Are you gonna do trades this time, James? Or
It depends on my options. So this would be a very tempting one because Pittsburgh no longer has a second round pick. Let me see the next option just to make sure I don't have something better available here. I have no interest in trading into the following season, so we can reject that one.
okay.
And I'm actually going to accept this trade and move back 10 spots and take my 7th round pick and turn it into a second round pick, which is extremely attractive with Pittsburgh's need to address a few different positions.
You know what? This kind of reminds me of something. Kansas City, thank you, first of all. Thank you for that. But Kansas City's actually doing their own documentary now. They're having a
Oh, yeah?
documentary coming out. Yeah. And the Eagles ruined it. So that's the best thing for me. And the Eagles ruined it. So you have another.
Not looking to trade out of this pick, so you can just reject any of these offers. They'd have to be offering me their entire draft class to be interested at this point.
All right. Wait, what do you want, man?
Well, I'm going to take somebody here that is not going to make me the most popular person in the room here. I know Mitch isn't going to like me doing this, but one of Pittsburgh's biggest needs is on the defensive line.
I know where you're going.
And I am really high on Kenneth Grant. He's an awesome nose tackle who can get after the quarterback The athleticism at that size is just incredible, and he'd be a massive upgrade for Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Kenneth Grant with my first pick here.
I honestly thought you were gonna go with Williams. I honestly thought you were gonna go with Williams here.
No,
Oh,
absolutely not. I think Kenneth Grant is
good,
twice the player Williams is.
good. That you saved me there.
All
All right, Nikki, what do you want to do? You want to accept this one?
Let's see. No, I want to get. So I want to get a defensive tackle on this one.
All right, I'm just gonna reject both
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, because they're gonna offer that pick.
All right, you want a defensive tackle? Let me just go right to that.
All right.
There we go.
All right. I'll just go. Just take Tyleik Williams.
So I got a cheer for an Ohio State player.
What a nightmare scenario for your fanhood, Mitch. The Michigan guy goes one spot before, and you take the Ohio State guy.
It wouldn't be the first time a rival went to the Eagles.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Michigan, Ohio State, that's much worse than anything. They took our flag. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. The Giants took Jackson Dart.
That's a smart move. If he's there in the second round, they should take him.
So what? You have 4 quarterbacks now? Right. You got Russell Wilson. You got Winston. You got DeVito. Now you got Dart.
Yeah, I don't think Dart or Shedeur Sanders is worth taking at the beginning of the first round. But if they're there at the second round, you got a whole different conversation.
Right. Oh. You want that?
No, definitely not.
This one?
Nah, I'll pass.
You make it too easy.
So this is a bit of a heartbreaker here for me because in the scenario that Pittsburgh's able to actually acquire a second round pick again, Darian Porter is one of my favorite people to try to take in that scenario, but he's no longer there.
He's right there.
He just got taken 2 picks earlier, so that sucks for me. What other guys are available in the cornerback room? Could you show me what options are there?
Yeah. Give me 1 second here. Oh, come on.
Denzel Burke. I don't know about him. Let me pull him up real quick on my combine results. I got to make sure I'm not drafting some kind of midget here. Oh, he wasn't even invited to the combine.
Oh, really? Wow.
Or is it Burke Denzel? No.
Thank you, Vic. He did a Saints mock draft and he drafted Will Johnson. Thank you. But then you drafted Will, and then you drafted Will Howard from Ohio State.
What about the safety room, Mitch? Maybe one of these guys fell for me.
Let's see.
Ooh. All right. I really like Kevin Winston Jr., and I do think Pittsburgh is going to consider taking a safety high in this draft class to kind of reload that room. So that's the route I'm going to go here is take Kevin Winston Jr., the safety from Penn State.
All right. I hate Penn State, but that's better than Ohio State.
I don't have anything within reach here to flag in front of here that says Penn State. Wait. No, I do. I got a pair of gloves.
All right. Nikki.
No.
And beat you at your
that one. Let's see what the other.
You want to reject it? Okay. Let me go back.
Let's see what the other is. No, it's not going to be that much. It's not really that special. So I'm not even going to.
All right. What do you want?
Let's go offensive line.
Oh, okay. Tackle, guard, or center.
We'll go with the guard. No tackle.
Tackle. Okay. Oh, hey, it's my guy Cornelius.
Oh yeah, we got 2 Oregon guys. Let's see.
There's a Rutgers guy too.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna take. It's a mock draft, so I'll just Josh. Just go Josh Conley Jr. I mean, there's plenty of time between now and the draft. We can always redo these mock drafts later.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a lot on these morning shows. Believe me, we're gonna do a
I'm
lot.
just like, fuck it.
I'm trying to get like
try and
more
see what
people from the
happens.
networks, like a Commanders guy. I'm trying to get the Dolphins guy on,
Right.
etc. I'm trying to get different. I'm trying to get different perspectives on mock drafts. Yeah.
I'm gonna reject that trade. I don't want to trade into next year. That's no
Alright.
good to me.
Okay,
All right, let's check out that corner room again. See if anybody fell for me. That's what I was hoping to see. Cornerback Dorian Strong. No, I'm not just taking him because of his last name. Okay, maybe a little bit.
Can you tell me about him? What is his strengths here? Let's see
He's 6 foot 180. He's an all-around good corner. He's actually pretty strong. He put up like 17 reps on the bench, which is impressive for a guy that's only 180, 185 pounds.
That's
4.5
crazy.
speed, so he's like adequate but not super fast. He looks like somebody who could be a very good number 2 corner, which is exactly what Pittsburgh needs. If they could get a number 1 guy to kind of go above Joey Porter Jr., great. But Joey's been good against number 1 wide receivers. He just is a little grabby sometimes. So I'd love to have Dorian Strong as my number 2 corner and a guy that Darius Slay can kind of teach and groom to be that future number 2.
I forgot you. I keep on forgetting the Steelers got Slay. I keep on forgetting each time. And then you guys got Gainwell. So
yeah.
how
I
do
mean,
you feel about Gainwell? I forgot. How do you feel about Gainwell?
no, I'm excited for him because he's just going to be a role player. He'll get a few snaps here and there. Did he have any kick return experience? Did you guys use him as a kick returner?
No.
No?
Did
Okay.
we, Nikki, did we? I don't
Who
think we
again?
did, right?
Gainwell, did he do any
No,
kick
we
returns
didn't.
for you guys?
No, not really. That
No.
was Britton Covey.
Well,
else?
Covey was out last year.
Right.
It was mostly Cooper DeJean.
Over recent. Right, DeJean.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll just reject these for you, Nikki, then.
All right. Yeah, forget about it.
This one, too?
Yes. Give me 1
All
second.
right.
I'm just gonna.
No, you're good.
All right, now I'm back to it. So let's see. You need edge. Oh, yep, we definitely need. We'll go with an edge on this one.
Let's see.
Let's see. I'll go. Give me Ashton Gill.
Oh, isn't that for, isn't there a, it's a Gillette, isn't it? Isn't that like on a commercial or something? Gillette, whatever that is, it has a commercial, I think. Okay. Boom. All right. Let's see what we got here. The Patriots, they move. What? Oh, we're in round 4. Okay. It's moving by quick, actually.
It can, yeah. It just depends on how much time you spend trying to hum and haw between the different positions and who's available and whatnot.
So, would you like to help the Cowboys out?
Huh. That's actually tempting.
I was gonna say because you're getting 3.
Is that 149? Is that the top pick?
It's 149, 171, and 174.
Huh.
That's actually, if I were you, I would actually do that. But you want to see? There's no other ones.
No, yeah. In the spirit of having fun and doing things out of the ordinary, I'm going to take that because I think they really do need to load up on picks this year if possible.
Yeah. How many picks do you guys have this year total?
6. We have
Yeah.
every round except for the second round.
Oh wow. All right, Nikki, you're up now.
Alrighty, let's see. We need.
Let's see here.
Let's go secondary.
Secondary, okay. Cornerback or safety?
Look at safety.
All right. Man, Nikki, I mean not Nikki, Vic, you're doing a lot of these mock drafts. You just did one for the Raiders. Wow, how ordinary.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Let's take R.J. Mickens.
Ew. Okay, I think we're around 5. Let's see here. Come on. All right. Here you go, James. You're up.
All right, so I'm thinking 2 positions that Pittsburgh's likely to address: running back and possible quarterback this late. Also, wait a minute. Do I see Charles Grant of William and Mary, the offensive tackle there?
Yeah.
Oh well, then that's where I'm going. That's an easy decision. Yeah.
I just love how you were thinking of like a quarterback and a running back, and you're like, oh wait, offensive tackle. We could use one of those.
With what we just picked up, I'm not worried about it. Charles Grant is a excellent offensive tackle at a small school who might be able to translate to the pros. So I would love a dude like that who, worst case scenario, you kick him inside. But I'll take him in a heartbeat there.
Sounds good. You got a lot of picks from the Cowboys, so here's another one.
That works. Well, yeah, I'm not looking to trade away anymore. I'm just going to start picking people now.
All right.
All right. So we're 156?
Yes.
Now we can look at the quarterback room and the running back room because that value is just too good for me to run away. All right.
Vic, I know you love mock drafts. So do I. I'm starting to like them now, especially for the NBA. That's my route, but.
I'm not big on any of the top quarterbacks available, so let's check out the running back room and see what we've got going on there.
All right.
Devin Neal. Devin Neal might be a possibility. Looking up some results at the combine. Did he run? Nope, he was slow. I'm out on that.
He was
fast
slow.
running back. I've had enough slow running backs in Pittsburgh. I just don't want to deal with any more of those.
Yeah, look how his athletic score would say 6. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, at the combine, he was it Devin Neal? That's who that was, right?
Yeah.
He ran a 4.58 40. That's
ew.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super slow. James Conner was like a 4.65, so it's a little bit faster than that. But Pittsburgh needs a home run hitter at running back, and that's just not it. What about the defensive line room? Maybe a double dip here early on.
Defensive tackle. Here we go.
Yeah, another easy decision for me. Riley Mills would be a first or second day talent had he not blown out his knee late in the season. This is the guy who could easily translate to a defensive end in Pittsburgh's scheme. So I'm going to take him, knowing that he might not be able to play this upcoming season, but the following season could be a real steal and an added depth piece, possibly even future starter for Pittsburgh.
So if he did not get injured, where do you think he would fall? Like second round, third?
At
Yeah.
least second round, maybe better. But this was like a knee injury where he tore everything up. And I want to say it happened in the playoffs too. So there's a chance he doesn't even play his rookie season.
Yeah.
But the quality of film that he put out there was impressive. And if you can get a guy like that in the fifth round and just sit him on the IR for a year, I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right, Nikki. What would you like?
Let's look at
Oh.
look at wide receiver.
All right. Oh, look, a Kobe. Okay. There's always a Kobe or Kobe Bryant in every draft.
Yeah.
Well, there is a Kobe Bryant on the Seahawks who had a pretty solid year last year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
let's see, what's the report on Ricky White?
Ricky White. Let's click here.
Let's see, 1,403, 8 touchdowns, 2023 campaign. Go off White's
Nikki, if it's of any interest to you, at the combine, he measured in at 6'1", 184 with a 4.61 40-yard dash.
All right, that's nice speed right there. Let's see. And what about Nick Nash? Real quick.
You're good, man.
And Nash was
Nice.
6'2.5", 203, and he was a 4.57, so a little faster than Ricky White.
I'll go with Nash.
All right.
I'm not expecting him to be a superstar, but at least add some depth. And we
All
got
right,
back
Nikki.
to back.
Back to back here. Yeah.
There it is.
Let's see, where we go. Let's go with one more on the defensive line.
All right.
Let's see, Elijah Roberts, Simon Barron.
I'll tell you, Ty Robinson was an absolute freak at the combine. He ran the fastest 40, and he was like 290 pounds. He's got short arms, but he was a really, really athletic dude.
Yeah,
Athletic
he's almost got a
defensive tackle.
perfect. Yeah, he almost got a perfect score.
That low-key reminds me of a legendary Cowboys offensive tackle from the 90s in terms of being athletic big man. Not the same size or the same player, of course, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about.
When it comes to the Cowboys, I just tend to ignore.
I'm talking about Larry Allen.
I know who you're talking about, but when it comes to the Cowboys, I'm like, who? Oh, okay. Yeah. Now my Michigan guys are there. No. Yeah.
Let's see. Ty Robinson, give it a shot. I mean, he's already got a solid core around him. You got Jalen Carter there. You got Vic Fangio led defense. That could be a good situation to put him in.
All right. Boom.
Yeah, especially you guys would be using him as a rotational piece. So he comes in with that kind of athleticism, helping get after the quarterback. I'd like that for you guys.
Awesome.
You know what? We're going to go. No, maybe we'll see. How many more picks do we got after this?
Let's see.
I'll wait to come
after
back
this
for
one,
that.
you got one.
I'll come back later.
Steelers got a couple more. But yeah, only one more after this one.
All right, so I'll come back for that.
Unless we got one in the 7th round.
Yeah, you might have a late 7.
No, I think
I doubt it, but yeah, we don't have a 7th.
All right, I was gonna go kicker, but we'll go with that last.
Okay.
So
trying to replace Jake Elliott, I see.
Yeah.
He is a Super Bowl champion, Nikki. He did make some field goals in the Super Bowl.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny,
Yeah.
let's.
All right, let me just go to all.
Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, we don't really need a quarterback. Let's see. Sebastian Castro, what's his deal?
I liked him at the Shrine Bowl. He was all over the place. A good hitter and showed good range, I thought.
All right, I'll take it. Bring ourselves some depth in the safety room, and then we'll try to get a kicker last. All right.
All right.
We know we're
Right to here. Pick a kicker.
Okay, just give me Ben Selous. I'm stealing from Pitt.
There you go.
All right.
It's used to kicking in the outdoor weather, so I think that's a factor that you got to think about for Philadelphia.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I haven't addressed the running back room yet, although I had thought about it a few times. So let's see what we got going on here. Smith, Kiner, Hunter, Jordan, James. That's a good name, James. I wouldn't mind a guy like that on the team.
I mean, hey, you already got a guy with the last name Strong.
We really got to fill it out with the right names. You know, the talent. The names are key. I'm trying to find a speed guy for me. I know Jordan Blue's fast. Looking up for Brashard Smith. Oh, there we go. We're going to go Brashard Smith on this one. Not a name I'm overly familiar with, but an extremely fast dude. He's 5'9" and 7'8", so basically 5'10", 194, and he ran a 4.39 40-yard dash. So that's going to be my new return man back there.
There we go. And you got it up. I'm telling you, man, the Cowboys really helped you out here.
Yeah, this is going to help fill out the back of this roster with that trade, and I think that's why it's something that Pittsburgh would consider doing in real life if they were able to do something like that and gain that many more picks. This might be the place where I take a depth quarterback just to have somebody that's going to be on the roster past this upcoming season. So who are my available quarterbacks at this stage?
Quarterback, let's go here. Boom.
So if you scroll down a little, is Seth Hennigan still available? That's somebody I kind of liked.
Oh, I could just search his name.
He probably got
there. It is
drafted already.
No, it's right here.
God, they got him 471. My lord. I like him better than that kind of level, but let's see about jump back in that quarterback room.
All right.
And then there was a kid. Go below Bruner. I want to say
Brady.
Elgersma. That's going to be my guy. He was a real tall kid out of Canada that looked really good in one of the All-Star games.
Wait, who? I'm sorry?
Taylor Elgersma.
All right, let's see. Coming soon.
Yeah. He was in the Senior Bowl and a real tall kid, but he moved well in the pocket, and he had a real nice arm, I thought. So I think this is the kind of guy that you take a shot at late in the draft, especially coming out of Canada. You know, his coaching really was probably lacking, so you might be able to develop him.
Hey, what is up? Well, what is up? Myles Garrett is all out. Pittsburgh needs to sign Duck Hodges and Johnny Football.
Oh man.
Basically hit that like subscribe, man.
Did Johnny Football get out of rehab yet or what?
I have no clue. And then we got David saying hi to Nikki. Okay.
All right. 185. I haven't taken any wide receivers. And there's a little dude by the name of Efton Chisholm that if he's available,
How
I
do you
would
spell his
love to
last
take a
name?
shot. EFTON is the first name, and it should pop right up. Nope.
EFT. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Here, let's take a look at him.
FM Chisholm. He was like a he broke all the records at Eastern Michigan, and I think the player before him at Eastern Michigan was like Cooper Cup or somebody.
No way.
So
What?
yeah, he was an incredible small school wide receiver. He was at the Shrine Bowl and really was the best wide receiver there, I thought. So I'll take a shot on Efton Chisholm here as a late round wide receiver who I think can at least return some kicks. He did that in the Shrine Bowl.
All right. There we go. Here's the Colts, Vikings. No, there's the Cowboys from your. No, wait, that's not even from your trade. Oh wow. Let's see here. We're gonna do a look here. Take that. Nice. Anything else? Oh, still going?
I think I traded away my 7th, so I don't think I have one left either.
What's
I
this?
think that was part of that first round trade.
All right. Let's see here.
So this is just going to simulate out, but that shouldn't take too much longer.
It's not gonna take a lot.
No.
So honestly, I just heard that former actor Richard Chamberlain passed away. Oh, at 90. Damn. All right. R.I.P.
Well, sounds like you did real well in life if you made it to 90.
Yeah.
So who gets Mr. Irrelevant this year? The Texans, but that's a trade, so I don't even know who the original one was.
Cleveland Browns are going to draft the next Sebastian Janikowski at 2. Hey
That'd be
man,
awesome.
I really like your sense of humor.
I'm here for it if they do.
Oh yeah, me too. Give me 1 second, guys. Just doing one thing really quick here. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to Steelers by the Lake podcast. 6 away from 100 subs. So here is the link right there. Raul, please subscribe to that as well. Nikki Steeds, if you want to put your link in the chat, you can. Yeah, and our Dolphins guy who could not make it here today, who's stuck at work. Finn Potsy, if you guys want to subscribe to him as well, the link is right here in the chat. I just put it there. All right, so let's just look at all the drafts here. Let's see. All right, is there like no grades here now? I only did it like once. There's no grades.
Yeah, they don't give you a grade on it, so it's just kind of how you feel about your own draft class. But I know for me, I'd be pretty happy with it.
I'm gonna download it and then I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter, right? So that way
Sounds
you
good.
got it. And then let's go to Nikki's here. Nikki, same thing. I'll download this to you and I'll send it to you right away as well.
Awesome.
So there you go. But hey, I'm happy. We got one Michigan player drafted. I am happy. we got one.
In full transparency, Mitch, I think he's going to be way higher than this in the actual draft. I think Kenneth Gregg was in the top 10 to 15.
Yeah. Sign Josh Gordon, he'll light it up.
Oh boy.
You're funny.
Hang out with
I really like your sense of humor. All right, guys. So I think that's it for today's Sunday morning show. So let's see here. Download anything. There's nothing else here. Like, what is the other There's like so many draft websites, mock drafts, where they give you a grade. But
yeah,
I think it was PFF.
Some of them you have. So, yeah, PFF is the pay one if you want to do the whole thing. I think the only free one is like a 3-round mock or something.
Yeah. Let me
and then you can't do any trades without doing the paid one either.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's going to conclude the Sunday morning show. James, where can the people find you, man?
Steelers by the Lake on YouTube, TikTok, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, anywhere you find podcasts, you'll find us.
All right. His link is right there. Nikki, what about you, man? You got your show tomorrow.
That's right. So for those that don't know, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, episode 3 of the 3-Point Blitz, talking basketball and football. Now, tomorrow's going to be more of a basketball show because we don't really have that much football-wise, but if you're a fan of both sports, check me out, 10 a.m., Nikki Stees and Hardcore Sports Network channels. You can find me on YouTube, Nikki Stees. Find me on Twitter. I'll drop it in the chat. Find me on Blue Sky. I don't really use it as much, but I've been starting to use Instagram. It's Nikki Stees YouTube. Wait, that's... Hold on. Here we go. I got you.
I've done that so many times, Nikki. It's like so what I do now, Nikki, I have all the
just
links I
deleted that
need on a
comment.
separate page, so that
Here.
way I can just like copy and paste.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, man. All right. So as for me, I got 2 March Madness games today, back to back. So there was a good game last night. I don't know if you guys saw it between Kentucky and not Kentucky. Damn, I forgot who played. Ah, well, that game was insane. It was Florida against somebody, but yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Catch you all later, man. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Peace.